Hello and welcome to the Travelling Game, as this is podcast number 3. My name's Tony, and we have Stuart over there.
Oh, I thought I was going to get to introduce my own name. Anyway, I'm Stuart. Hi.
There's Stuart introducing. Next time I'll let you introduce if you want.
Oh, obviously. I don't want to take you long right away.
No, I thought I'd change your picture on here as well. So I'm still that handsome looking fellow with hair on here.
And you see, I've gone for the Christmassy, geeky kind of Android figure this week.
You know what that picture reminds me of, though, and I think it's just my perspective. And if anyone's listening on SoundCloud, they're not going to understand a word we're talking about.
Well, yeah.
But have you seen that funny picture of a hamster eating a cracker?
No, probably.
Funny. You would have seen it, but that's what it reminds me of, is the face of the hamster. Just Google it, hamster eating cracker images. It's hilarious.
Nice.
But that's kind of what it reminds me. That's what I thought it was going for. I thought it was the Christmassy version of that.
It's using the Androidify app.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does such a thing? What does that do then? Tell me more, Stuart.
Well, you really want to know more?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Basically, you can edit the Android robot and dress him up.
Right. Okay, that sounds interesting. So you can put different outfits and stuff on him.
Yeah, you can dress them up. Maybe next time I'll go a bit out there. I've kept it kind of a bit cool and a bit nerdy the last couple of weeks. So maybe next time there'll be a couple of surprises. You see.
There you go. Start off straight away with an app tip, which I don't do too many of. But
yeah, that's it.
Dress the Android. I wonder if you can get an iPhone.
Probably not, because it's an Android.
Yeah, they might have tried to do the market though.
Well, true.
I quite like the new Android app that's on TV.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Apparently, if you make one of your Android things in this Androidify, you can actually upload it so that it goes onto their catalogue of Android characters that they pick when they create their Android apps.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? Exactly.
So you never know. I might, my Android might be featured on Teller.
Watch his face, because you never know. Anyway, Android. I've been having problems with my Android phone today. When I lie in bed, the way I hold my phone, I delete the weather app constantly on top of my Android screen. Because it's a widget, I can just add it back in. But the other day, I deleted Kick Messenger.
Right.
Cool. And I cannot find how to put it back on. It's really bugging me without reinstalling the app. Because all I've done is remove the icon. And you think you could go downloading apps and put it back in, or you could drag it from somewhere, or I've tried searching, I've tried everything to get it back. And it's just not coming back. So if anyone out there knows how the hell to do it, because I've Googled it, I've asked for help on Twitter, and I've got nowhere. This kind of on the road to nowhere of that one, and it's annoying me. I've got to keep going Google Play if I want to look at it, which is kind of annoying, but never mind. So anyway, moving away from Android, this week I have actually been away as well, so that's one thing, but I believe you haven't.
No, I've been stuck. Well, I was away in Swindon for a day.
Which is always exciting.
Yeah, so, 5-hour drive there. It's not the best of times, but, what can you do?
It wasn't the best of times, it wasn't the best of times.
But needs must.
Needs must. I've been to York this week. I stayed in a lovely little B&B just outside of York. Mentioned names of the Thistledown B&B. They were called it the Thistledown because they're Scottish and they moved down from Scotland.
Nice.
That's how they came up with the name. They had a lovely dog called Ted that was quite cool. And they had, the farm attached to it had ducks, peacocks, llamas, sheep, goats, and a cat as well.
Wow.
So it was very animalified.
What dog was it?
But the room was bloody freezing. Like, I was like shivering, like wrapped up in the duvet, just absolutely freezing me tits off. And the Wi-Fi went down for 2 days. And when it came back up, it was brilliant when I first got there. Then just went down and never came back up properly. He had one of them like wireless things you plug into the wall sockets that like go from the main one and then travel around the house.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know, it just wasn't very good really. I could watch Netflix, sort of. But that was about as far as it got. I couldn't watch YouTube videos, the quality on YouTube. You know, when it like compresses it when you haven't got good signal?
Yeah.
It was like that. I couldn't see what was happening on the screen. It was terrible. And apart from that, it was a nice B&B. I would recommend it if anyone's down there. So if you're going down to York. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to York. As we were discussing the other day, I didn't get to go to the fudge shop.
Oh, the fudge shop was amazing.
Yeah. So I kind of missed out on that, unfortunately. But it's a season of goodwill, and I'm going to get fat anyway, so the least fudge the better, I think.
Well, yeah.
Is the way forward. But yeah, I think that was it for me on travelling the way. You went to Swindon, I went to there. It's strange enough, nothing to complain about this B&B, apart from it being bloody freezing. If you imagine, like, the bed was against the back wall, and the back wall, there was no windows that opened in the bedroom.
Right.
The window was in the wall, so it was just a pane of glass in the wall. It was about the size of a pizza, maybe. And that was it, but it didn't open. And because it was a single pane of glass with the elements exposed to it, it's just like literally a vortex of coldness.
Yeah, may as well have not been there.
Yeah, might as well let it open. So yeah, that was the only complaint. I did mention how cold it was to him, and then he kindly turned the heating off.
Nice. Did he not say? Did he not call you a fairy or anything like that?
No, nothing like that. That's luckily because he's not in Scotland now. I think he's acclimatised to the south.
Right.
So he was a bit like, yeah, I understand, but I'm still going to turn the heating off while he's sitting in front of his roaring open fire in his living room.
Yeah. In a string vest and shorts.
He was wearing Crocs.
Oh, see now I'm off of the actual hotel.
Yeah, him and his wife had Crocs on.
Oh no.
Which
were they different? They were different colours though, at least, weren't they? They weren't matching.
Yeah, they were different colours, but I can't trust anyone who wears Crocs.
I have to admit I don't trust anyone that wears Crocs either. I don't get it. Why?
Why? What? I don't understand. I can see the point in a surgical environment in the NHS because you need something that's cheap and you can throw away. Or wash or clean.
What's wrong with a pair of flip-flops?
I don't think they'd be hygienic enough. But around the house, why the hell would you wear Crocs? I just don't. The horrible, the squeak, and they're always worn by men with hairy feet.
Yeah.
I find.
I just don't get it.
Instantly didn't trust them.
It's like, yeah, they're wearing Crocs, so what else is wrong?
Yeah. I mean, I was literally the only guest there. Well, there was me and Dick. Dick was the other guest. What did he do? So he did carbon fibre. He lined furnaces with carbon fibre or something. Right. And strange enough, he's the first person I've ever bumped into who knows what my company does as well. So I was like, sweet, you knew it. So me and Dick sat and had breakfast together one day, which was pleasant. Did
you enjoy the company of Dick?
I did. I've never had Dick in the B&B before.
No.
I think it was just a nice way to start the morning. With some fresh orange juice and Dick.
Yeah. Nice helping of Dick with bacon and sausages.
Yeah.
Did you try Dick's sausage?
No, luckily I had my own sausage. Luckily.
Okay.
But
was Dick eyeing up your sausage?
I did drink some of Dick's juice though, because I didn't realise it was his.
Oh, cool.
Which was awkward.
That is a bit awkward.
But no, he was a very pleasant gentleman, but he didn't wear Crocs, so no. I kind of trusted him.
Yeah.
But he had stayed in the same B&B every year for the past 9 years, I think he said.
Wow.
Which is dedication.
Well, there's dedication to the cause.
And, you know, trials and tribulations of a carbon fibre person who's called Dick. Yeah, I'm going to write a book about him one day, I think.
I think you should.
Me and Dick on the road. That would be a brilliant TV show.
We should try and get him onto the podcast.
Yes, we could.
The Travelling Gamers featuring Dick.
Just be dicks all around, wouldn't it? It'd be an amazing podcast. But
it would be.
I didn't think of that at the time. That missed opportunity.
You'll have to go to the hotel again next year to you know, fresh Dick's flesh.
Yeah, I mean, another, you know, I don't know if it was the first time I'd ever really said that I woke up with Dick, you know, and ate breakfast with Dick, and
yeah,
it was just an interesting conversation that could have went badly wrong. I mean, imagine if someone just joined the podcast there.
Well, yeah,
with what we're talking about.
You know, obviously, you're talking about a person that you met while staying in a B&B. I mean, what else would what else would you think you were talking about?
It was called Richard.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess. Maybe what if he was called?
Story. I've got a very, very good story regarding Richard. Well, I used to, this is a really, really quick story. I used to work for a big civil engineering company, and there used to be a person called Richard Feast, and he would rather go by his shortened name.
Really?
Yeah. He would introduce himself as Dick.
What would you, if you were called Richard, would you sit with Richard or Dick?
I don't know. I'd like to think that I would have the what's the word? The confidence in myself, and being able to have a laugh about myself and go for Dick.
I think I'll go for Rich.
Rich.
Yeah, I think I could rock up somewhere and go, "Hi, it's Rich."
Yeah.
And,
what about Ricky? What about Ricky?
Ricky, I would just mind if EastEnders.
True.
Would be the problem, or I would end up singing that "Hey Mickey, you're so fine" song, but changing it to my name.
Yes.
Hey Richie, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Richie. See, it would work.
It would work. It would to alarm you, just in case. My Google Chrome has literally just crashed, so I'm hoping that I stay in the Hangouts. So.
Oh, you're still here so far. So
good.
if you
I'm not going to touch anything.
No, I'll just talk to myself if you go.
I was going to say, yeah, you don't mind talking about Dick. So.
Nah, we'll call it Dick. First part of news storyism. Is that a word?
What?
Storyism. I just made up a word.
Why not?
Why not? Is that it's Christmas this week in 3 days' time, and everyone is festive. And Stuart is currently putting together a video for the Gamerspective website.
I am.
Which has thumbnails and a video of me.
Yeah.
And a video of him and a video of Amy.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Look at the team dedication there.
Yeah.
So next year, if you think you can actually bother to do a Christmas video, feel free to join our team. See our website for details.
Yeah. Just join for the Christmas video.
That's all you have to do. Just the Christmas video. So I had mine sitting in front of a tree because I was trying to be mysterious and Christmassy. And I've also recorded one for my other YouTube, my proper YouTube as well, which is gonna go up as well.
Not saying that the Gamerspective YouTube isn't a proper YouTube there, are you, Tony?
No, I'm not saying it's a proper YouTube, I just say it's not mine.
Yeah. But
unfortunately I've been distracted by people moving furniture who are too weak to carry said furniture outside my window. Nice. So basically it's Christmas. I'm looking forward to getting very fat and eating lots of pigs and blankets. Yes. Me and my girlfriend were telling my daughter about Christmas dinner, and she very, very cutely referred to them as cosy sausages. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Yeah, and apparently she wants 6 on our Christmas day. Oh.
Six. Yeah,
Wow.
six of them. So there will be and what I'm going to do is I'm planning on putting them all in a bowl. I think
Right.
there's only we've only got 20. Feeding for 7, and we've got 20 of these pigs in blankets.
Is that all you've got?
Well, obviously we've got turkey, some gammon.
No. Pigs in blankets. I've got 20 just for me.
Yeah, well, your intention is getting fat at Christmas.
Well, that's not my intention. It's just going to happen. So I'm not one of these people who will just be like, "Oh my god, I'll lose so much weight after Christmas." I'm going to get fat, so I'm going to sit and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And I'm not working away until the second week of January, so I can deal with it hopefully.
Yeah.
With no food after, I just don't have to eat for a few days.
Well, that's it.
But yeah, 20 pigs and blankets for me. I'm very excited. I bought them today.
Nice. Did you buy them from a reputable high street retailer?
From one that I don't even know what the slogan is for them. What is the slogan?
Every little helps.
Yes, them bad boys. Yes, every little helps. So I got my turkey from there. I got everything from there actually. It was me and my housemate are gonna have a early Christmas dinner on Tuesday.
Nice.
Which I'm cooking. And I've got goose fat for the roast potatoes.
Oh, stop it!
I know it's almost sexual. With apple crumble and custard for desserts, that's going to be something.
Nice.
However, Stuart, I did want to discuss Yorkshire puddings at Christmas dinner. Yes or no?
Well, you see, me and my girlfriend had this conversation when we went out and bought all our Christmassy bits and bobs and what have you for the freezer, and she said to me, Yorkshire puddings, do you want Yorkshire puddings? And I said, I'm not that fussed about them at Christmas. At Christmas, I'm not overly worried because they take up too much space on the plate.
It's a fair argument.
You see, but obviously we bought Yorkshire puddings because of family coming. Well, that as well. But the last thing you want is someone to be like, oh, what? There's no Yorkshire puddings. Oh, yeah. It's
it could get awkward.
It could get awkward and violent.
Yeah, I've seen a few family feuds at Christmas over the Yorkshire puddings. I think there was the Great Mass Murder of 1998.
Yes, that was the Aunt Bessie Memorial is that one, isn't it? Yeah.
That's how Aunt Bessie died. One year she was like, I'm sick of cooking all these Yorkshire puddings, and didn't make them. And she was killed with a turkey, frozen turkey.
Yeah.
It was a sad day. So the moral is always have Yorkshire puddings, and I would unfortunately have to agree with your girlfriend, Stuart, and say that they're almost a must for me.
Oh, everybody has to agree with my girlfriend. It's like
I know. Hopefully she's not. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this, which I'm sure she won't.
Well, I don't know. She might listen to it back, but
she might listen to it back. Yes.
Yeah, she might do. Knowing her.
How's she enjoying her Amazon Kindle XHD?
HDX. It's not too bad actually. It's obviously the Fire OS, so it's not as what's the word? It's not as thingy as like a normal Android one.
Yes.
But in all honesty, it's pretty quick. The amount of stuff that you can actually get on it is pretty decent in terms of what we want to use it for. And you can install third-party apps. So if you can find the .apk file online somewhere for an app, for example Instagram, she's mad about Instagram, and I told her that you could get Instagram on this tablet, and it sort of turned out you couldn't. So immediately I was on my phone on the internet trying to find out things, and I managed to find a way to get Instagram installed onto it. So she's happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy.
Was that before she killed you for recommending something she couldn't get Instagram on?
Yeah, I tell you what though, it's difficult to try and type stuff whilst running at full pelt away from somebody.
Oh, someone's chasing me down the street with them.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I was in my zombie slippers as well, so they're not exactly the most, running, not very good running sort of clothes.
You shouldn't. Yeah, if you're gonna, if your girlfriend was a zombie, for example.
I'd take her down.
You'd good.
She knows this.
I had this discussion with my ex once about our kids.
Right.
I was like, at the end of the day, if there's a zombie apocalypse, the kids are going to slow you down.
Oh, too right.
Which is, I mean, it's harsh but true. So you do have to be prepared that you're going to have to take them down at some point, or use them as bait for the zombies so you can get away.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that you sort of get, if people with kids get that in their minds, that if there is a zombie apocalypse, the kids are going to be the first to go.
Yeah, it's like when you're crashing women and children first and all stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah, I never understand that, because why would you want the weak? You've got to get the strong.
Women and children first, so that they can catch us.
Yeah, exactly.
How does that work?
Yeah, I just don't understand. Get the men off, or the very strong women. And then
if it's a plane from Russia or something like that.
or something like that, yeah. And just like the Russian shot put team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue with them though.
No.
I would let them go off first.
Oh, definitely. Without a doubt.
Yeah. There's another top tip really. Zombie apocalypse. Get rid of the kids first.
Yeah.
They'll just slow you down.
Yeah.
In fact, if you watch a lot of films, it's usually the kids that cause the problems. It's always the kid that the hero goes back for and then almost gets killed for.
Yeah.
It's always the kid who stands gawping at something so someone else dies.
Yeah.
It's always the kid that's an issue, or the person who started Ebola was a kid. He got bit by a bat. They carry flu germs everywhere.
Well, there you go.
So there's a top tip. Top tip.
Another top tip though is if you do have children, start training them now. Aim for the head, double tap. If they need a good tutorial video on surviving a zombie apocalypse, watch Zombieland.
Yes, Zombieland's a great film.
Yeah.
I only watched that for the first time last year.
Oh, the film's amazing.
It was epic. It's not like a follow-up film, like what's it called? I can't think what it's called now, or that was a follow-up to something else.
No, there was supposed to be a TV series. Amazon.
Was there?
Yeah, Amazon made a TV pilot, a pilot episode of it, but it never got picked up.
Yeah.
Apparently, which is quite sad.
It is. It would have been quite good. But anyway, moving on from children, I want to quickly just say it's a Steam sale again, and Stuart still hasn't got a computer, so he still has no idea how exciting this is.
Yeah. Soon though. Soon.
The first Steam sale you'll be joining will be around about Easter time, so you'll have a good 3 or 4 months to save up. I picked up what have I bought so far? A game called Depth, which is I was telling you about it yesterday. It's sharks versus divers, where basically 2 people are sharks and 4 people are divers, and the divers have to survive shark attacks.
Nice.
And it was about £11. I picked up Shadow Warrior, which came out last year, and I got that for about £2.
Nice.
However, in the most unusual game I picked up, which I would never ever play in my life, was Valkyria Chronicles.
Right, yeah.
Have you ever seen that before?
I've heard of the game, but never seen it.
Yeah, it's made by Sega. And it's based in an alternative 1930 reality.
Right.
Where basically Europe has been divided in 2 by the Empire and the Federation.
Right.
You can guess the Empire is technically Russia.
Yeah.
And the Federation is technically EU, basically. But just looks fantastic. The look of how it looks is amazing. It looks great. It's all cartoony. It's all comic-y.
Right.
It's Japanese by Sega, obviously. But what happens is mixed with, like, you know, when you play, it's typical of one of these games, it's like the character says, "Hello, how are you?" and then you have to press down button or something to continue.
Yeah.
Then the other guy will go, "Hi, I'm fine, thank you." Down button. How we do? You know, it's like that all the way through.
Yeah.
But it does kick into cutscenes that look amazing. But when you go into battle, it's actually you control the battle with command points and stuff.
Okay.
So basically, you get like a certain amount of command points, and a tank will use 2 command points. A soldier will use 1, and you've got a certain amount of like energy to move and shoot. So you can move, shoot, and then run away again.
Right, gotcha. Yeah.
But you've only got like sort of a certain certain amount to do it in.
Yeah.
But the storyline's pretty good. Typical Japanese, like some of the things make no sense at all. Like the girl who's like the leader of the rebel fighters wears like stockings and suspenders and a really short skirt.
Nice.
I don't know how that's going to protect her from bullets. She just didn't fit through.
Bulletproof tights.
Yeah. The mission I did yesterday, someone had a baby in a tank.
Tank babies, nice.
Tank babies, because she was, pregnant as it went. But the game itself, on Steam, it came on in November. It's got 1,637 reviews already.
Wow.
And 96 of them are positive.
That's pretty good.
It gets 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10s everywhere. Like PC Gamer, for example, says it's one of the most unique and fun strategy games we've ever played.
Nice.
I think that just tells you it's a fantastic game, and I would recommend it hugely for anyone. Because you know me, I'm not an RPG fan or Japanese game fan. But I've had a lot of fun playing this.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It just looks fantastic. In fact, there's a little video on YouTube, Stuart. You can go check it out.
On your YouTube?
Yeah, on mine.
I don't want to add to your views.
Oh, I know. You might have to, though. Check it out, though. It's really good. However, Steam sale's on till the 2nd of January, I think.
Right.
Yes, until 10 a.m. And plenty of games to get. And like Alien Isolation's $15.99 on it today.
Nice.
Which you can't go too far wrong.
No, it's a good game.
Yeah, so I would. You'll be here next year, Stuart, and you'll be with me, and you'll be like getting excited about Steam sales.
Oh, no doubt.
Like I am, unfortunately, all the time and spending all my money. That's Steam sales anyway. I think we've avoided it for long enough, but we're going to have to talk about Grand Theft Auto, I think.
Well, I was just going to say, before we move on to Grand Theft Auto...
Oh my God, there's other things?
There's one, well, kind of. Okay. This is really something from yesterday, and ongoing for this whole month. It's the Sony 12 Deals of Christmas.
Ah, yes. I've been following your articles.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I didn't get up an article yesterday to tell people what the deals were. So, whilst we're on the on the podcast and what have you like that, if people are reading this before the next lot of deals, currently we're up to deal number 11, and this one is very Call of Duty Advanced Warfare centric.
Ah.
Yes. So basically, you can pick up for the PS4 Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for $36.99.
Not bad.
Which is pretty good, really, since it is $54.99. So it's almost £20 off.
That isn't a bad little price.
No, not really. 30 quid for it on the PS3, and a different game that it's Wise. Memories of Elketa or Cellseta or Cellketa, however it's pronounced. Apparently that's $11.99 plus an additional 20% if you're a PlayStation Plus member.
Wow, that's Sony's.
So that's the offer from yesterday, and obviously that will then there'll be another deal tomorrow, which probably because I'm travelling away, I won't have a chance to put up. So I may have to sweet talk some members of Gamerspective to do it for me.
You may have to, and you're going to Wales, the land of Wales, aren't you?
I am, yeah, off to Llandudno.
Good. I've never been there.
It's just north. It's all right. It's quite a nice little town. Staying in a little bungalow for the week, which is pretty cool.
So Stuart's house will be empty over Christmas.
But it won't be. It won't be empty. It'll be full of shite. So.
It'll just be good. But yeah, sales. I haven't bought anything off the Sony sale, but
I missed the only deal that I wanted. Before all of these 12 deals of Christmas, Sony did a festive sale for a week, I think it was, and they had The Walking Dead episode or season 1 and season 2 on there for $9.99 plus an extra 20% off for PlayStation Plus members.
That's not bad.
So, yeah, it brought it down to $7.99, which unfortunately, because I'm poor.
Yeah, and the week before Christmas.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get. So disappointment all round. But you know.
Didn't you pick up before we move on? Actually, didn't you pick up WWE 15 and Driveclub?
The Crew.
The Crew, even yes.
Yes, I did.
Tell us more about them great games.
Yeah, WWE is wrestling, the latest one by 2K, and it looks amazing. And I haven't played a WWE game for a number of years, purely because of being out of the loop of what's going on in the WWE universe. But thought I'll give this a go because it was a pretty decent price, and yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's more like the old SmackDown games that, you know, when they first came out and THQ were doing them. It's back to that kind of style of gameplay. It's very easy to play, really fun, and the crew. Wow, the crew, isn't it? It's massive. It looks good. It's not the most refined racing game in the world, but it is good fun.
Good.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing some videos on them sort of after Christmas. But the crew is £25 in game up until Christmas Eve. So if you are thinking of getting it, I would pick it up. I mean, no doubt it'll be cheaper in the Christmas sales, but you never know.
Yeah, well, I did want it, but the problem was for me, as I explained, it's online, and that's the problem.
Yeah, always on, which is it is a bit of a rubbish thing, because at the end of the day, it's cool that you can drive around and people, like other gamers and stuff, are in the world with you, but sometimes, you know, they're not doing anything. Unless you're actually driving around with part of your crew, there's no actual advantage to them being on there.
So what's the point in them?
Yeah, exactly.
It just makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a good game, great game. But yeah, it's always on, which is a bit of a pants thing, really.
Yeah, it's that's something that I might pick it up eventually, but it might be a game that's very far off getting picked up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The price drops straight away though. Do you see they give the game for free to customers who bought Unity?
So yeah, I did see that.
You got that of Far Cry 4.
It was any Ubisoft game, wasn't it? It was a big selection of different games.
It's amazing, isn't it? Really. I mean, I know it was a bit of a shambles, but it's surely set a precedent which they won't want to continue.
Well, yeah. You think you've just turned around and said, you know, sorry that we've done this game. You can have any of our catalogue on, you know, current gen for free. It did make me laugh because I saw a copy of the email that someone got sent, and it had like Far Cry 4, The Crew, Raving Rabbids or whatever they are,
yeah,
and Watch Dogs was on there, and it's like,
But what why give that option? Because most people are going to go for The Crew or.
Well, they're going to go for the newest game, aren't they? Get the most for their money.
Yeah, I just don't understand why. I know EA done it with SimCity, but SimCity was a mess.
Yeah.
At least you could play called Unity, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose it's just a disappointment, wasn't it? I think it was only for people who pre-ordered it, though.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
I'm not sure if it was for everybody or whether or not it was just people that pre-ordered it. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I think. But yeah, that's a strange one. But yeah, some of the videos for Assassin's Creed Unity looked so funny.
No, I haven't actually looked at any of them.
No, that's a pretty good one. Well, before we moved on to Grand Theft Auto, the Christmas game was announced, and the Christmas number 1 was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which was interesting.
Wow.
outselling anything else, which to me probably shows that it's a lot of people buying it kids for Christmas.
I hope these kids are over 18s.
Yeah, guarantee they won't be. I can see a lot of people going like, "What game does my son like who's 10? Oh, Call of Duty, that'll do."
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. Why wasn't that number one? God damn it!
That is a bit. I'm a bit shocked, to be honest, at that.
Yeah, because there's Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong. It was a good game, but it wasn't above a good game for me.
No, it was good, but it wasn't. It's difficult, isn't it? Because obviously GTA has been out before,
yeah,
and everything like that. But yeah, I am a bit shocked.
Call of Duty hasn't been in my console for a month, maybe.
I now no longer own Call of Duty.
Do you not?
No, I got a bit fed up. I thought, well, if I want to go on a first-person shooter, I'd rather go on Battlefield.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, if I'm going to go on a game, I'd rather have a bit of variety. You know, if I'm playing online with all of you and all my other mates online and what have you, or go on GTA or FIFA.
Yeah.
And then a bit of variety by having the crew and WWE. So.
Yeah. So why do you? I need to sell it because I need to get rid of that and Destiny as well.
Yeah.
I think I probably missed my chance to sell it before Christmas, but never mind.
Yeah, I just don't like having a massive selection of games to choose from because I'm not the kind of person that plays through story modes and things like that and finishes games 100% all the time. You know, people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to get the platinum on this, and it's like, well, yeah, not being funny. I've got too much else going on. And I'd rather just enjoy the game rather than having to get the trophy for playing a game for 6 million hours.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah. As soon as a game gets completed, it goes for me usually.
Yeah, well that was it. Last of Us, like The Last of Us on the PS3. I completed the story. I didn't even buy it. I rented the game for a week, completed the story, right. And that was it. You know, I have no interest in getting it again unless it's ridiculously cheap. You know, I won't pick up the remastered one because I won't play it.
Yeah, so I've got the remastered version. I got it with my console.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I didn't. It was all right, but I got a bit bored of it. To be fair, but I'm not a stealth player, so that's why it got boring for me.
Yeah.
I know that sounds a little bit like people are like, oh, it's the greatest game ever made, but for me, it just wasn't.
I think for me as well, I need a storyline to instantly grab me.
And that one didn't for me.
No, it did for me. So
it was kind of like everyone's like, oh my god, it was so sad at the beginning. I was like, was it? Because for me, I didn't get myself attached to that character. I don't understand. Can you spoil things? It's been out for bloody ages.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Basically, he didn't build up enough attachment to that kid to even care about it when it got shot.
Yeah.
If it had been a full half hour with her and I'd been playing with her, I'd been running around, I'd been at the neighbour's house, I'd ate burgers with her, I'd chilled with her, then I'd probably be like, oh my god, but it's like, right, here's a character, right, here's his daughter, oh my god, there's zombies, oh, she's dead.
Yeah. How far did you get through it?
Probably 2 or 3 hours in, maybe.
See, there was, because are you going to go back to it? Do you think?
Maybe yes. I wouldn't see why not. But I don't know. I just didn't find it. I found it. The storyline was good.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but the playability didn't kind of match it as much as I was hoping. And I don't know if I just bigged it up too much in my own head because everyone said it was the best game ever.
Yeah.
And when I put it on, I was a bit like, But
yeah, I see what you mean.
It's a good game, and I mean, it looks lovely. And you do care for, is it Jake? Is it Jack?
Joel.
I think it was a J. And his character is really well played.
Yeah.
He sounds good. He looks like he's rough. He looks like he's like in a zombie pot. He doesn't look perfect, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
and the other characters you meet are good, and the zombies, the click as is scary. The zombies are you're actually scared of zombies rather than just like, okay, hit them on the head, gone.
Yeah, they're not your traditional zombies, are they?
No, they're definitely not. They're really well thought out. But it just didn't quite grab me, and I think, I don't know, it was a bit of a shame, really, because I was really looking forward to playing it. But it was simple things like, you knock a guard out and you can't steal his gun.
Yeah, the gun.
Simple little things like that. It's a survival game that's supposed to be, like, realistic.
Yeah.
If a guy's got a gun and I knock him out, I expect to be able to steal that gun.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's little things like that that I was like...
That's what didn't draw me in with Alien Isolation.
Ah, okay. Was that the same, was it?
Yeah, the same kind of thing. There was a scene where you had to get past 4 or 5 human enemies, and you knock one of them out, and you can quite clearly see his gun laying on the floor. But because it wasn't a pre-organized area of where you can pick up a gun from, you weren't able to pick it up.
Yeah, it's really annoying that. I just don't understand why games do it, because either don't put the gun in, or let you pick it up, because it doesn't make it realistic. Like, it's trying to be the most, like, a realistic survival game. If someone drops something, you expect to be able to pick it up.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, that's Last of Us. So yeah, Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare took the #1 spot, and I suppose we could move on to, well, Grand Theft Auto 5 had an interesting update this week.
It did.
And which I didn't know about, and then I saw Stuart and was like, Stuart, you look amazing. Why do you look amazing? And then
I was just like, it's just me normally.
It's just simple. Then I realised that you could get Christmas clothes on it now.
Yes.
So you can have gingerbread masks for the Christmas masks, outfits.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. They're all for free as well. It's not a paid for DLC.
There's new cars as well.
Yes.
New cars, tattoos, hairstyles, yeah, homing missile, rocket launchers, proximity mines. Oh,
everything. It just really added to, and running around dressed as Santa Claus with a sticky bomb thrown at someone is just fun. Yeah. You can have snowball fights as well, but I've not seen that yet.
Really?
Yes, it was on. I saw it on GameSpot, I think it was this morning. They said you can have snowball fights on it now.
Okay.
So we might need to go on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I think. I didn't want to speak too much about Grand Theft Auto today because the past 2 podcasts have been pretty much dominated by it.
Yeah, I think everyone's got the gist that we like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. I think it brings you up, like, it's that time of year where I've been thinking about what my game of the year is.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't want to give it to Grand Theft Auto because it's already been out.
Yeah.
But there's not been another game that's caught or captured me as much as Grand Theft Auto has this year.
No, I feel exactly the same. You know, I could give it to FIFA and things like that. 'Cause, FIFA 15 has been brilliant this year.
Brilliant, yes, very one of the best.
Battlefield's had a strong year. What else has been in my console? There's nothing really apart from GTA that has, like you said, stood out and said, here I am. I've come to the next generation and blown it away almost.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything like that though. Like, I was looking through the games I've bought this year, and even through all the indie games, there's been some pretty good indie games that have come out, but nothing that I've went like, my God, I'm going to play this constantly from start to finish, like I've wanted to with Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I hate to say that because people are like, oh, well, it didn't really come out this year or blah, blah, but it is just a fantastic all-round game that is just fun.
Yeah, I mean, for me, GTA, like I've said previously, I never played the online massive amount when I had it on the PS3. Yeah. So I'm experiencing the GTA Online stuff this year rather than the storyline. Yeah, it's just awesome. It's just awesome.
It's awesome. It's amazing.
It's just amazing.
What else? I mean, Yeah, Prison Architect. That's from last year, so that would pretty much be up there.
So you've got the advantage of all of the all these PC games.
I've got so many. I would also maybe throw in. What is that? See, I have to think about it. Whereas when I think of Grand Theft Auto, I just think Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, brilliant. Like I don't have to think or look through a list to get that game.
Yeah.
I just have to think it's amazing straight off, and I would love to make a video on the best games of the year, but Grand Theft Auto is going to win it anyway.
Yeah, it's like I know that people have put out there on Game Perspective, they're putting out their top 5, top 10 games of the year and things like that, and it's like, well, yeah, I could do that article, but I don't think I could put 5 games on that list.
I would struggle.
Not 5. I could name you 5 games that I've played, but not 5 games that I'd want to include on my games of the year.
It's been a weak year for. I do feel like Grand Theft Auto would have been there if I'd played it.
Yeah.
But since Grand Theft Auto, I haven't really touched it. So I feel that might have been in there if.
Do you mean Far Cry?
What did I say?
You said Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my God! Yes, Far Cry.
I was disappointed with Far Cry.
Have you played much of it though?
I spent a good couple of hours playing it the other day.
Oh, did you? Right.
And didn't catch me as much as number 3.
Oh. Well, I haven't been caught by it so far, which is why I keep playing Grand Theft Auto. But I have feel it would, if Grand Theft Auto wasn't there, I probably would be playing that.
You see, I wouldn't, which is why Far Cry 4 has gone to the big game shop in the sky.
You haven't even played you haven't even completed it.
No.
Well,
it didn't catch me, so there's no point. It would just sit there gathering dust. So, better off getting rid of it. This is my philosophy, you see. I'd rather... I like a small game collection so that, I don't have games spending months and months on the shelf not doing anything.
Yeah. I would be like that if it wasn't because of Steam. But obviously Steam, I have 350 odd games on there.
Yeah, but obviously Steam, you also get games for like 2-3 quid.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. So I'd rather not have a £40-50 game sat on my shelf, potentially, not being played. I'd rather chop it in, trade it in, get another game that I know I will play, which is the same as this. Oh, excellent! The ice cream van.
I was just about to say, is that the ice cream van or your phone?
Yeah, it's the ice cream van. It comes around all of the time, but it's absolutely pissing it down.
Oh well, that just shows. Let's choose ice cream van there.
It's definitely
out of interest, what would be your worst or most disappointing game of the year?
Ooh.
I'd name one absolutely straight away.
I was disappointed with Secret Ponchos.
Yeah.
The only reason being is because it was an online-only game.
Yes, which is a bit weird.
Which is a bit strange. Apart from that, I can't really... I think there's obviously been a few, but I haven't got any in particular.
Mine, strangely enough, is Destiny.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
By far, because that game was hyped to the hilt and delivered on so little. And it wasn't a bad game, but it certainly isn't a good game, I don't think, at all.
It was. I enjoyed the game up until I got to level 20.
Yes.
And then it just went down the pan.
Yeah, it went too grindy.
Yeah, having to replay the same missions over and over again isn't my idea of fun.
No, some people. I mean, we're not going to go about Destiny because I've went on about a million times. But for me, though, it was a game that I expected to be played for months and months and months.
Yeah.
And I literally played it for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I can see the point. I know people go on to me all the time about it and go, "Well, it's great with friends," but it might be great with friends, but that's only because you're with friends. It's not a good game. It's just because you're having fun with your friends.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
most games are fun with friends.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. When you play with a friend, it's more fun.
Exactly.
It doesn't make it a good game though, and Destiny is that example of that. Where yes, it's perfectly fine and fun with friends, but out of friendship circles, or if you're playing by yourself, it's a very empty, lonely, rubbish existence of a game. And it's not. I can't give it the worst game of the year, but surely the biggest disappointment of the year would.
Yeah.
Definitely. The worst game I've played of the year would be an interesting one. I haven't really thought of, to be fair.
No.
Because now with me not having as much disposable income as that I would have said I used to have, I tend to be more careful when I buy a game.
Yeah.
However, I have been gifted some games via the website, and I would say some of the simulator games I've played have been ridiculously bad.
I quite liked your was it driving instructor simulator?
Yeah, that was terrible, wasn't it?
That one was
like 2,000 miles an hour or something.
Yeah, that one was a particular favourite of mine. And then what was the other one? Ski resort simulator.
Oh god, that was terrible. But then games almost you expect them to be terrible, so you don't mind when they're terrible. It's what makes it good. If you know what I mean.
Don't go in with any expectations. It's not going to be a AAA title, is it?
No, it's a game that was sort of given. So, yeah, I would find it difficult to pick. There's just been, I'd say good. There's just been a lot of good games. There's been, apart from Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, there hasn't been really any outstanding ones that I've actually played. But on the other hand, there hasn't been any weak ones, if you know what I mean.
I've got another good game to add into the mix of disappointing games that started off disappointing, but actually is pretty good. And that's Driveclub.
Ah, yeah, you're enjoying that, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played it as much as I want to, but obviously seeing pre-release videos and what have you, they're actually finally delivering on some of the things that they've promised. You know, in the last sort of few weeks, the weather systems have been updated, and they've got a photo mode on there now, and the weather is. I can honestly say I have never seen weather in a video game so accurately represented than it is in Driveclub.
Is the what's the word I'm looking for?
No idea.
Is it worth getting? Is the word I'm looking for, I suppose.
If you like driving games,
I
think it is, and it's. I mean, at the moment it's £35 on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
I am going to put a little prediction out there and say that I think in the January sales it's going to come down cheap, because obviously without the free PlayStation Plus version, which there's still, as far as I'm aware, hasn't been any update in when it's supposed to be released. That a lot of people that I know that have been thinking about getting the game were waiting for that, and I've just been like, I bought it. It's a great game. I played it at Eurogamer year before last. I played it again when I went to the Comic-Con in Manchester, and it was great. It was a great game. It played great. It's not a simulator. It's not a Gran Turismo kind of game, but it's not. It's somewhere in the middle of Gran Turismo and Burnout. Or I suppose Project Gotham Racing is its most accurate likeness. And with the addition of the rain and everything like that, the way the droplets hit the body of the car, and you've got lightning bolts and things like that, and it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll pick it up as soon as it comes down in price. I think when it gets around about the 24-25 quid mark.
Yeah.
Is that online only as well though?
No, it's offline. You can play it offline. Yeah.
That's a lot more tempting for me. Yeah, when it drops to that sort of price range, that's when I'll pick it up.
Yeah, obviously, if you want it to be offline completely, you need to get the disc version.
Yeah, I probably would anyway. Yeah, and then I'd be fine. But as soon as I can find that cheap enough, that's somewhere where I'll head towards, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because as good as the crew sounds, I know it won't get used as much as.
Yeah, I mean, I've picked the crew up because I set a limit of 30 quid, and Game are doing it cheaper than that. So I thought, well, at least I've got it. I know a couple of my mates are thinking of getting it, so it'll be one of those games that, you know, when we're on, we'll jump on that and cause some mayhem.
Driveclub is $29.85 on Simply Games, but out of stock, unfortunately. Which would have been tempting.
Yeah, while we're on about Simply Games,
yes.
Be careful when you buy from Simply Games, because I had a issue. I took Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Far Cry to the shops to trade in yesterday.
Right.
Got to game, and they tried to scan in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and apparently it wasn't recognised on their system. Upon closer inspection of the game and the case and everything like that, it's actually a Dutch copy of the game.
Is it really?
Which game don't have a license to resell in the UK. So I was unable to trade it in at game.
Oh, where did you go to then?
I had to go to Computer Exchange, who will take literally anything.
Yeah.
You can go in and trade in like a cheese stick or something.
How did you find out it was like a Dutch copy of the game?
Well, they pointed it out. Even though the serial number had a UK on the end, it's got a Dutch. It had a Dutch forwarding address on there for Activision in Denmark or something.
Yeah, mine's the exact same.
Did you get yours from Simply Games?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you see. So, which is a pain in the backside.
Yeah, mine's the exact same.
So yeah, I was a bit disappointed, to be honest.
It's different to every other game I've got.
Yeah. So so that's also going to obviously make me rethink from buying from Simply Games in the future.
Well, I won't be then if it's got that on, because that is totally different.
Yeah.
For all my other games.
That's it.
That's an interesting. That is actually proper top tip there.
There we go. I also got another top tip for everybody if they want to.
Go on.
During the winter months, obviously, things need warming up and whatever. So pop your loo roll on top of the radiator.
Good. That is a really good top tip by Stu there. However, Shop 2 have Driveclub for $29.86 as well.
Yeah.
So I think that my big game, I will see if Sony drop it, if not. Because I need a racing game. I'm missing racing games.
Yeah, it is a good racing game, to be fair, as well.
So I didn't even pick it up. But yeah, I think, is that all we need to cover today?
I think so. I'm trying to think. I have got a dilemma at the moment.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, it's not too much of a dilemma. Basically, I collect the pop figures. The pop vinyl.
Which you told me off or open mine and put mine on the dashboard of my car.
Yeah, you see, now I'm at a dilemma of, do I take them out of their boxes?
Like I did.
Like you did, yeah. Like, I gave you all the stick for
yes. I've got Deadpool on my dashboard.
Yeah. But you see, because now my collection is at Hulk Hogan.
Good.
Deadpool, obviously the same one as you, I think.
Yeah.
Or I think I'm in the X-Force outfit. I think you've got the one in the Deadpool outfit.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I've got the Alien from Alien. I've got Slimer from Ghostbusters. Elsa from Frozen. And Leonard and Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory in their Star Trek outfits. And I've also got Sackboy.
Oh, good. That's a good one.
And now I'm thinking, well, obviously they're collectibles, but, are they going to be worth anything kept in their boxes? How long will they take before they're worth anything? So I'm thinking, unless it's like a Comic-Con exclusive one or something like that, I'm contemplating taking them out of their boxes.
I think the problem you have with them is so many people collect them, and they're so ready. I mean, Loot Crate and Nerd Block give them away every month. So there's going to be 1 million Deadpools around the world.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, unless it's a Loot Crate or Nerd Block exclusive one, which I know this month we do get one in Loot Crate, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to take them out of their boxes.
Yeah, play with them.
I wouldn't play with them. No. I'm not going to be like, I'm Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother?
Well, you're playing WWE at the moment, so you could recreate wrestling.
I could do, actually. That'd be cool.
But mine sits on my dashboard of my car and keeps me company.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just watch them nod along
Yeah.
as I drive.
So I'm tempted to remove them from their cases.
Yeah, I would say do it because, to be fair, loads and loads and loads of people have got them anyway, haven't they? So
that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's lots and lots and lots of people. But yeah, I like mine. I like when it just sits there and enjoys itself.
Bobbling along.
Yeah, bobbling along, keep going through it, and I'm like, what the hell's that noise? And I realise it's me stupid.
The bobblehead.
It's not the car that's breaking. It's the bobblehead. Right, that is all from me, and I presume that was the last thing you had.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say.
Cool.
Apart from everybody have a great Christmas.
Yeah, have a lovely Christmas, and we'll see you on the flip side. We'll be back in just after the New Year.
Yes.
Which, by my calculations, probably around about Sunday the 4th of January, I would guess.
Ish. About that, yeah.
About then. And we'll be back with probably more Grand Theft Auto, I guess.
Probably.
So, it's goodbye from me, and I'll see you on the other side.
Take it easy.